Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I'd like to start with a quote. The ears of the leader must ring with the voices of the people. Great president once said that. Mr. President, I rise today to make it clear to everyone in this chamber exactly why I cannot support this legislation. You've heard the chants outside this chamber, not just today and last night, but many times over the past 2 years. Thousands of people have shown up, union and non-union, men and women, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, even their children. These are the working families of Michigan. These are the thousands of people that I would sit here to represent. When I vote no, I'm voting no on behalf of the thousands of families. Who are you voting yes for? Grover Norquist? I know he sent you all a letter asking you to support this anti-worker legislation. You are voting yes because a handful of corporate lobbyists, a handful of fat cats in the back are telling you to. That's who you work for, the powerful few, the guys with top hats and monocles. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I work for the people, for the many. I proudly represent them in casting this no vote. I'm doing what's right, what's good for the people. And I tell you this, Mr. President, we will fight you. We will not let this stand. We'll fight you from Kalamazoo to Timbuktu. We'll fight you from the streets and in the suites. We'll fight you in the penthouse and we'll fight you in the outhouse. And Mr. President, I'll tell you this right now, when it's all said and done, when it's all over, we will grab the thunderbolt of truth. We will grab the rod of revolution and we will have our victory. And the spoils will go to the working people of Michigan. And you will forever remember the day when you thought you could conquer labor. You were sorely mistaken. Be prepared to engage in the fight of your life. You might win this battle, but the wars are brewing, sir. The wars are brewing, sir. And we're coming, and we're taking no prisoners, and we're taking no quarter. And Mr. President, when all said is done, working men and women of this state will reign supreme. Thank you, and I ask that my comments be printed in the journal. Hello and welcome to The Young Effect. I am your state senator, Coleman Alexander Young. Always a pleasure to be here with you live on WHPR TV 33. That's WHPR TV 33. You can get us on the internet at TV33WHPR.com. That's TV33WHPR.com. Now, also, I just want to say we having some technical difficulties, so you're going to have to call this backup phone number. There's only one phone number you can call in because the storm right now, our number is down, so there's only one number you can call in. That's 313-365-7370. That's the number you see right below you. That's 313-365-7370. 313-365-7370. That being said, I just want to say I love you. I appreciate you. God bless you. And remember, it's always a pleasure to be here with you, no matter where you watch it from, your living room, your den. You could be outside in the rain. You could be in the car, wherever you at. No, once you call in The Young Effect, we consider you to be family right here on The Young Effect. That being said, we're going to have a moment of silence for the men and women of the armed services who give their lives for the freedoms we so richly enjoy right here in the good old U.S. of A., the United States of America. Also, we want to thank our local police officers, firefighters, and emergency services personnel for all the services and all the great things and heroic things that they do for our city. Just want to say we love you. We appreciate you. God bless you. Please join me for a moment of silence. All right, thank you for that. It's open mic night. We're going to let you call in, talk about what you want to talk about. We've had a great week. I haven't seen you since Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all everybody out there. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank God for you. So just want to say to all the mothers out there, all the single mothers out there, and for the person who's father and mother, we want to say we love you too. We open mic night. Got any questions you want to call in? We've had a great week this week. It's been real phenomenal. All the things that have been going on in the city of Detroit and the mayor's race and campaign. You got any questions or comments? Please call in. I'm going to start talking about what's happening with my campaign throughout the questions. We got a caller? Yeah. Caller, you on the air. Welcome to the Young Effect.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, this is Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, what's going on?
Oh, this is strange calling in on this number, but thank you for taking my call.
No problem. Go ahead.
So what happened? Talk about what happened this past week with the mayoral campaign.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you want to ask what happened this past week, look, I'll tell you. First of all, let me just say we went down to the 14th district. It was all the way live. And, the people who were in the young movement, the youngins, they went down there and they got them to not endorse. At first, they were going to endorse Mike Duggan. They had it all set up. They had an executive committee, which basically met, and that day decided to put Mike Duggan up for endorsement, which kind of defeats the purpose of why we all sitting here at 10 o'clock in the morning. If they came to the agreement, they go endorse Mike Duggan. They did that. We were all sitting in the room, and then they said they don't give endorsements, they give recommendations. They put it on there as a recommendation. It was recommended forward. Then the people got an opportunity, of the 14th district, people were registered Democratic Party voters got an opportunity to vote, and they voted precinct delegates, and they voted it down.
Yes! Yes!
They voted down in large numbers, and it was funny, Kathy, because at first, when they were doing the counting, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 19. And then my mom was like, how you gonna get 19 out of 9? So after a little bit of rigmarole, they did again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. They said, how you gonna get 11 out of 9? Then somebody in the corner said, we need a mathematician to figure this out. Obviously something going on here. So they got a guy to go up there and count it. They had 9 voters for Duggan. Then they went to who is opposed to this endorsement. And we had 27 people say they was opposed to it. So many people up in there that said no, Kathy, it wasn't even necessary to count, but we glad we did anyway. So I just want to say everybody that was there that supports the young movement, I love you. I appreciate you. God bless you. We're going to work on the other 9 that said they supporting Duggan. They need to come join the young movement. So
that's okay because these endorsements are not votes.
That's right. The people vote.
Right.
So it was good.
I'm sick of these District 13 and 14, the black states, this, that, the other slate. That's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. People vote. You are the people's person. You are not being endorsed by these folks, the Baptist pastors or Wendell Anthony and the NAACP, the black slate, the black Madonna. That does not matter. It doesn't matter. It's the people who vote for you. That is 1990. We are the 21st century. No more of that endorsement crap. We are the ones who are going to be voting for you. We're the ones voting for you. And thank you for being in this election so that we can have a choice to pick from. Because if you are not in the race, who do we have to pick? Nobody. Thank you for taking my call, and thank you for being in this race, and thank you for sacrificing your life, your time, and your energy for us. God bless you.
God bless you. Love you. Thank you so much. We got another caller.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, the young movement for real improvements. I'm so proud of you. I've been out and about, and I've been seeing the signs all over the west side. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I am so happy, and so people can stop, believing and falling for the lies, and wake up and be critical thinkers, and know and support those who will support them. Thank you for taking my call. We love you.
Love you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Okay.
God bless you. Thank you so much for being part of the young movement. We got another caller. Okay, and with that being said, I also just want to go on. We had a stellar day on Saturday, like I already talked to you about the 14th district and everything that popped off. That was great. Then after that, I also had a fundraiser event. That was really good. We had good time. We had good food. That was really a great event. Then this Sunday, I went to Zion Hope Missionary Baptist Church where they had church with Pastor Grant. That was fun. They let me speak. That was phenomenal. They called me mayor before I even got up there. That was great. Yeah, that's right. Then I went to the Solomon Temple and I got to speak there with Bishop Henry Davenport. They also called me mayor there, so that was phenomenal. So we winning, man. We building momentum. We getting the ground troops together. We getting more and more people signing up. We get really excited about doing what we're doing. This is going to be a very awesome thing. We knocking on doors. We talking to people. We making phone calls. We making it happen. If you want to be in the young movement for change, come 18963 Liver Noise. 18963 Liver Noise is city residents. That's where we're at. We love to come have you. It's going to be a good time. We also are going to have a fundraiser at 575 Bellevue. That's where Southern Fires was. That's reopened. So 575 Bellevue, 5:30 p.m. We're going to have a fundraiser. We're going to have an event. Love to have you there. Love to see you guys come on through, have a good time, and we can party on down. Because everybody knows once a young movie party stops, and young movie party don't never stop. So we love to have y'all come through and come on down. It's going to be a great event. We're going to have a great time. We got another caller. Caller, you on the air. Welcome to the Young Effect. Open mic night. What's going on? Up, they hung up? Okay. With that being said, we got another caller? Okay, excellent. So listen, also what I want to talk about as well is I want to say that we're doing really big things in terms of what we're doing with our message and how our message is getting out. And I also just want to say this as well, and I want to let people know what's going on as part of my platform. I also want to say that when I become mayor, one of the first things that I want to do, or that I'm going to do, is I'm going to direct the chief of police to be able to stop asking people, the police department, stop asking people, stop having the police department or police officers stop asking people for proof of their insurance. Because everybody knows they're not going to have insurance because they can't afford it. We turning honest people into common criminals. Honest, decent, hard-working Detroiters into criminals is wrong. It's unjust. And that's why I'm running for mayor. We're going to stop that. You know, government is supposed to do for the people, not do to the people. Government is supposed to make it easier for the people to be able to be able to exist, to be able to do what they need to do, not put burdens on people. That's what we got right now. You got a lot of people who are in court for these tickets. We're going to reduce the price of those. You got a lot of people who are in jail right now because they can't afford the auto insurance. It's absolutely absurd. And we stopping that. No more of that. We are not going to punish and penalize people because they're poor and struggling. We're not. We got the caller? Caller, you on the air. Welcome to the Young Effect.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hi, how are you today?
Winning. How you doing?
Yeah, you hanging in there?
We winning.
Oh, I know you're going to win. You're going to win without a shadow of doubt. The Almighty God is with you to bring Detroit back to the people that it belongs to.
That's right.
Yes, and you are going to have great success.
Excellent.
Great success. And be blessed of God because you're going to do right because I know you. I know you. You're a guy who's just down to earth, for real. Tell it like a T.I. is. So
That's
don't you
right.
give
Thank
up.
you.
You just keep fighting and you do the thing what God has called you to do.
You know it.
Yeah, you gotta go on and you're gonna be extremely blessed by the Lord. So you keep going and keep going.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
are in God's favor.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And keep the faith.
I will.
And we love you. My family love you. My mom down south love you.
Hello? And I love you too.
Yes.
And I thank God for you. And thank you so much for calling.
Yes, I was bragging to you but last week talking about how honest and straightforward you are. And you are so concerned about the people.
Yes.
Not concerned about, you're just into the people and the children.
Yes.
And God, we need that in this days and time.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, we need it. It's too much going on with children. And I have heard you, how you treated children. And I've seen how it's just awesome to see that and how you concerned about the elderly. It just brings warmth to my heart. And I just pray daily for you.
And I thank you for your prayers, and I appreciate you.
Yes, and I appreciate you, too, for caring for the black people in this city.
That's right.
It's sad what has happened to them. It's so sad. And I just know that the Lord is going to make a way. He's going to make a way.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. He's going to make a way. And
He's going to make a way.
I'm excited, and I thank God.
Yes. And don't be worried when people say all kind of nasty and mean things to you.
I'm
Your
not.
own race. But you're going to bless them anyway.
That's right.
And I just want to thank God for you. It's just sad how we as a race is not concerned about our own people.
Yeah.
It's just a disgrace.
It is.
And I pray that God bring you on through what you're supposed to do. But this is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And I just call you a mighty man of God.
Yes.
A young man. I mean a young man with class. And praise the Lord. And just you're just a good guy that we need.
Thank you so much.
You take care of yourself.
I love you, appreciate you. Thank God for you. Thank you so much.
Okay, you take care.
God bless now. Wow. That was awesome.
Okay.
She had me at hello, man. That was amazing. We got another caller? Yes. Hello, caller. You on the air? Hello?
Yes, I'm off. I think I'm off, ain't I?
No, you on.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. Oh, okay. We got another caller. Hello?
Hello. Good afternoon, fellow patriots.
Hey, what's going on, Big Les?
Hey, you.
Hey, I'm winning, baby.
AKA Mayor.
That's right.
Man, it's a real shame that the people seem to be ignored, even in their own party. That's the crying shame of it. The people that control these unions and these parties now are lost their mind. The people has been speaking, and they not been listening to them. And I know the word in the street is that nobody particularly care about this current mayor, and that we need somebody to look after the neighborhoods, because that's what he promised.
Yeah.
He promised that he would look out for the neighborhoods, and for the last 3.5 years now, he's been nothing but downtown. He threw a few lights, which to me didn't seem to make any difference because it seemed like the old lights was working. All they had to do was put some new bulbs in them.
Well, listen. It's good that you got lights on outside your house, but what does that matter to you if you can't keep the lights on in your house?
That's you got. Keep saying that.
Yeah, man.
Because it's a travesty, that they destroyed communities like this great community, this great metropolis like Detroit, with this political party and this wrangling. Even some of these Democrats got their hand in it. They've just been destroying my city. I've lived in my city. I'll be 64 next year, and I grew up right there, Russell and Mack. Remember, I have fond memories of growing up as a child, going down to the Eastern Market, then moving to Russell, Wright Pill and Garfield, going to Russell School, going to George Elementary, going to Spain Junior High School, going over to Cerveny, and then graduating from Cooley. So we had some of the greatest public schools in the country. To have them erased like they have done because this emergency manager law. To me, that's, like I said, and people have heard me say this, the most egregious law that could have came down on us in the history of America.
Most illegal, unconstitutional, and racist law.
That's it.
That could have put out there. It's racist. Or Mama Watson says, racist.
Yeah.
Racist. Illegal.
Well, it seems like it did, but the powers that be, it's a shame that democracy was, overlooked and the people just stand around. I don't care how you feel about me or what we do in Detroit. This is about America. This was an American ideal. This is where we stand together. Even if you don't like my politics.
People that fought and died for the right to vote.
Together when democracy is threatened.
And let me say this too. Let me say this, Big Les. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of when they want to do something to the people. It's legal and it's legal and it's accepted. And when you want to do something for the people, it's illegal and prohibited. I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that double standard. I'm tired of it's okay for us to go out here and treat poor people any old kind of way. It's okay for us to go out here and create jobs and give it to our friends and our buddies, but we ain't going to give it to the people who really need it. And at some point in time, you got to look to your right and look to your left after you eating all the baseball steaks, after you had all the coney dogs, after you got all the cars, and you got all the houses, and you got all the trappings of wealth and success. You got to look to your left and look to your right and realize what is the purpose of all this if we got this many people who are starving and who are struggling, who are thirsty, who are going through trials and tribulations, who getting their water shut off, who can't say nothing about it because they scared they're going to take their kids away from them, whose kids got to walk 3.4 miles to school and got to avoid dogs and got to walk past abandoned buildings with dead bodies in them. We tired of that. We tired of turning on the television and seeing these children be either shot up and killed or children being paralyzed because of gun violence or babies' blood running through the street because they got shot. It's absolutely absurd. And if we had a mayor that was more concerned about the safety, the employment, and the well-being of his citizens than robbing, looting, pillaging, bid rigging, and colluding in the city hall, we wouldn't have these problems that we got right now.
Yeah.
That's why I'm running.
Well, yes, and that's why we're happy that you are running. You know, we got a candidate for the people. And that's why I want everybody in the listening audience to join me and the people in your campaign and tell everybody to become a VIP. Me and 6-4, he's come up with that idea, and I ran with it because as soon as it came out of his mouth, I said, hey, that's a good idea. You know, I had to blank myself,
VIP.
Because it was. And become a VIP. Vote in the primary.
Vote in the primary.
Vote in the primary.
Vote in the primary.
For the last couple of months, it's starting to pick up some steam. We want everybody. I want record numbers. I'm challenging the 18 to 35-year-olds to come out and become VIPs. To vote for you and the candidate that I am supporting, Deanna Wilcoxon, for the city clerk, because we need somebody in there that's going to have integrity to make sure that our vote is counted properly and everything is above board. But right now, it's not. I don't mind losing, State Senator Young, but I
do.
like to lose fair and square, okay? I want the game to be fair, and it should be. We should be the shining example for the country of fair voting because of the sheer presence of African Americans here in Detroit.
That's right.
So
that's why we need African time.
We need a candidate that stands above board, and she's very qualified, like you are, to become the leaders of our city.
That's right. Listen, let me say this too. Let me also say that the feds is watching, so nobody wants to go to jail. So everybody gonna do their job. Everybody gonna do their job. I ain't got no worries about what's gonna happen.
Where's that song at? See, all you had to do was put that song on. She really put that hit on. Hey. Do your job, do your job, do your job.
Do your job. You put that 2 Chainz song on, the feds watching.
See, I missed that too. I told her record it so I can have that song. Whenever I want to play it, I can just hit that button and say, do your job,
do your job. No, look, I'm gonna tell you a story about I Love Detroit after I'm done talking to you. I'm gonna tell you about how I Love Detroit showed up and showed out in the 14th.
Yeah, don't believe me. I can't.
She showed out, Big Les. I wish you was with me. I
heard about Miss Ann Albert.
Big Les. She showed out, Big Les. Hello, good evening, fellow Patriots. She showed out.
Oh, yeah. I told everybody, hey, I love Ann Ivory Calvert. She's got a command of nobody else. And believe me, she ain't gonna let nothing slip by her.
No.
At all.
And they tried to too, Big Les. They tried to.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. They think they slick, but
they did.
Not.
They not.
We see.
They was sloppy.
We see it, but sometimes people just don't say nothing. So we got to start saying something from here on out.
Yes,
because
yes, sir.
Constant vigilance before we got to get this right for our children's sake.
That's right. Well, listen, I love you. I appreciate you.
To come.
I love you, brother.
I take my hat off to you. You know, I'm glad you're in the race. You know, everywhere I go, I got your button tagged onto me, and people question, are you qualified? I says, hell yes, he's qualified, okay? And if you don't believe me, check out his record.
All right, listen, brother, I love you. I appreciate you. Hey, God bless you, Big Les.
I'll be talking to you.
It's sorry, always a pleasure. I Love Detroit playing the 2 Chainz song right now. She playing the feds is watching. Because they watch it. They out there. You heard what the director of the Department of Neighborhood said. The feds is here. You don't know how that's going to go. If anybody should know how it's going to go, it should be the city hall. Since they say they ain't did nothing. Guess that was wrong, too. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing?
I just want to say quickly that you only have one line, so we need to be considerate of other callers that's trying to call and support you and give you the loving words of encouragement.
We love you.
Let's all be courteous and just give enough time to say what we need to say and let others get through. I got some young folks trying to call and we can't get through. Gentrification is a form of displacement, profit-driven.
All right, we love you. We thank you. We appreciate you. We got it. We just got a little bit too happy because the feds watching. Play that song in. Feds watching. Hello? You got the caller. Hello? 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 They on the air? Hello? Hold on for a minute. We have some technical difficulties. Yeah, we only got one line because of the storm. But that's okay, though. What God knocks out in the storm, he'll replace with a harvest. So I'm not even concerned about it right now. We just having fun. We having a good time because we're going to win this thing. This is just further confirmation that we're going to win this thing because whatever God takes away, he's going to replace it by multitude. So I'm excited. I'm fired up. We're winning. We're doing this thing. We are doing this thing. We got another caller? Not yet? Okay, cool. Listen, I also want to say that it is time out for what's going on involving these schools, man. We are living in a time where every institution is under assault. They are closing our schools. They closing recreational centers. They closing churches. And they building jails. And more than likely, they're going to be putting our people in the jail. It's wrong. All this billions of dollars we got going through this city and this town, through downtown. And you got 10% of the city that's unemployed? %48% of the people living in poverty? 60% of them are children? It's wrong. It's wrong. It doesn't have to be this way, y'all. It does not. Join the Young Move. We got another caller. Call, you on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello, Senator Coleman Young.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. This is Mrs. Gardner.
Oh, hey, Ms. Gardner. How you doing, Professor?
Hey, I'm doing great. I wanted to congratulate you on your run for mayor of the city of Detroit. And I also wanted to thank you for paying attention to the hardest hit neighborhoods and communities in Detroit.
Yes.
We need young, energetic leadership.
Yes.
And I think you can do the job.
Yes. Thank you. I believe so, too. And I know if I got your support, I could definitely do the job. No question. Hello? Hello?
Thank you.
Okay. Look, I just want to say I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your phone call. This is a really good friend of mine. She was with me before I even started running. She was with me. So I just want to say I love you. You helped me so much. You influenced me so much. I remember all your stories that you told me about, I remember when you told me the story about the American flag in the backdrop, and it's about how you present yourself and how you carry yourself. So everything that you taught me has shaped me and influenced me tremendously. So I just want to say I love you and I appreciate you. I'm so glad that I got your support. God bless you. All right, love you, Gordon. That's Antonetta. That's my friend. That's my BFF right there. Another caller. Her and Stella. Is she out there? I love you, Stella. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Am I on?
Yeah, you on.
Oh, okay. I would just like to let you know that I'm a first-time supporter. I ever call this show.
Thank you.
I want to make the people realize this. They be challenging you about what you did in Lansing. However, they fail to realize all that little underhand slimy stuff they did with the Republican Party up there, about how they do things, up in the darkness. How they repeal the emergency management law and all that stuff. I realize what you fighting against, brother. You fighting against some real devils up there. And I'm just here to let you know that I'm supporting you in the way that they taxing the people in Detroit as far as insurance. Here's another thing they be doing. They be taking the brothers' cars and they charge them $20 a day for impound. And that's a disgrace before God. I'm down with you, brother. My name is Melvin.
Brother, I love you, Melvin. I thank God for you. Thank you for joining the Young Movement. Let's go out there and get it together, brother. Love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You got the call?
Right on.
Hey, my man, with you, Melvin, I know I'm winning.
All right.
Hey, brother. And, I just wanted to say, they supposedly going to be putting out a poll tomorrow in the Free Press. It's not true. We're winning. Polls don't vote. People do. I don't even think they talk to black folks in that paper when they doing those polls. That's just me. We got another caller. Yeah, let them keep doubting. Let them keep doubting the melanated people. Let them keep doubting us. We gonna show them. We gonna show them on election day. We gonna show them. Cause this movement right here, this is the difference between people living and dying. There's a difference between people having their water and not. There's a difference between people being able to make fair wages and not. There's a difference between women getting equal work for equal pay or not. Right here. This is it. For our children and our babies having schools of excellence or not. We need somebody that's going to stand up to the Republicans, not get in bed with them. Somebody that's going to stand up to the insurance companies, not hold hands with them. And we need somebody that ain't going to get in the fetal position every time we talk about the subject of race. Got another caller? All right. Caller, you're here. Welcome to the Young Effect. Hello.
I'm sorry. I thought I had dialed the wrong number.
No, you fine.
Just congratulate you, honey. That's all I want to do.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you, too. And you have a blessed day.
You, too. Thank you so much for your phone call. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, baby. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye now. We got any other callers? Hello?
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 Yeah.
Yes. Oh, this is Carl. You call on the 365 number, I see.
What?
Okay. Anyway, you got my full support. Thank you. And I wanted to also say that I just come in, I heard you talking about the different neighborhoods. I was over in the Brightmoor area the other day, and I was looking over there. I hadn't been over there in a long time. It really needs some work done over there. They need to put some money in it. All that vacant space over there. Yeah. They should build some apartments, complexes, instead of putting people out of their homes. Some of them look like a war zone. All them vacant, burnt-out houses. What is the city doing in that particular area? The people live there, children are. I saw the young lady on TV yesterday that live in that area, the one where the car ran into them and killed her little baby and injured two little kids. But anyway, I was looking at that area the other day. I said, no wonder people be talking about the Brightmoor area. I hadn't been over there in a while. But they really need to do something over there, you know. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to hang up and listen. I'm enjoying the program.
Well, listen, I just want to say I love you, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, there are a lot of things.
I support you 101%.
My man. And I thank God for you. Thank you for your call, brother. We got the caller. Go ahead. Call you on the Young Effect. Welcome to the Young Effect. Hello.
Yeah, the last caller was right and exact. The Brightmoor area is it looked like a third world country. But what I've noticed is it's now all of a sudden that this guy Mike Duggan, who's out here in the city, straight from Joy Road to Chicago to Schoolcraft, and they want to fix the roads up now to make it seem as though that he's doing something. But yet he had plenty of time to do something when he first got in. Now he's trying to make an impression. But what we need to understand is that this thing, what he needs to understand is that just because now he decides to fix these roads up, it doesn't negate the fact that he has been negligent all since he's been in office, his whole tenure. But he's been more talk, he's been more fluff than anything. What we need is someone who has the bloodline and the bite of a mayor who actually took this city from the racist cops that was in effect. I mean, we're talking about stress, Big Four, et cetera, we need that bloodline back. And if we want to get our city back, we need to put the bloodline back in there that actually gave us our city. And that's the young bloodline. But one of the things the question that I want to ask is, once you become mayor, because there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it that you're going to become mayor. We're going to get out in droves. We're going to vote for you. It's a movement. It's the young movement. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. But will you please keep your program and your show every week right here at TV 33 WHPR so you can keep us abreast of what's going on?
I'm going to keep my show. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it every week, but I'm going to keep my show. That's for sure. I ain't going nowhere.
Well, bare minimum, can we at least see your mama?
Yes. You will definitely see my mother. You will probably see. You see what happened? See what happened? I think he wants to see you more than he wants to see me. I love Detroit. So here she come right now. Come on over here. Take over the show. Come on.
Okay, well then we're definitely voting for you.
Well, my man. My man, I appreciate you. Love you, brother.
With a face like the mother you got, we got to trust you.
Hey, there it is. There it is. A man after my own heart. There it is. Love you. Appreciate you, brother. You take care. God bless you, Dad. I got another caller. That was all right. That was an all right call. Hello?
Hello. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine and you, state senator.
Good, winning.
I wanted to say, we know all about these so-called polls. Ain't nobody paying no attention to no polls. They didn't take my poll. And I wish you the best of everything. You got my support as ever.
Hey, I love you. I thank God for you.
Thank you.
We doing this thing. We got the caller.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good, Coleman. How are you?
I'm winning.
I know that's right. And I'm going to help you win.
Hey! hey!
Yes. I just want to say that Detroit needs a change. We need it right here, right now. I'm not trying to copy off Kilpatrick, but we definitely need it right here, right now. And what you need to, well, I'm not going to tell you how to run your campaign, but what you could bring up is all this mess, which you have already talking about the feds, but the headlines in today's paper, state cracks down on blight demolition.
Yes, with the
demolition
asbestos.
was not only were they bid rigging, they're not even doing the doggone job right. In fact, it's dangerous because they're leaving asbestos behind. And that causes all kind of illnesses.
Causes cancer.
Exactly. So we don't need anybody in here who's only interested in giving money to his cronies and fixing up downtown and midtown, and the other parts of the neighborhoods looks like you know what, like a bomb dropped on it.
And he said,
we're not interested in any of that anymore. Time out for that. We want somebody in office that cares about the people.
That's right.
It's a shame that the water is being cut off in thousands of homes at a time. Then they also put a lien on your house when you get behind, so they take it. Not only homeless. Now, who does that? Mm-hmm. Who does that to people and that they're supposed to be governing?
The city does not for long, though.
That's what the enemy does, it sounds like to me. So do you want somebody that's an enemy to govern you, or do you want somebody that's a friend? So that's everybody that wants a friend, vote for Coleman Young.
That's
thank you.
Right. Love you. Thank you, too. Appreciate you. Got the caller? Call you on the air. Welcome to the Young Effect.
What's going on, Brother Young? How you doing?
Hey, I'm winning. How you doing, baby?
I hope I'm not out of order.
Nah, go ahead.
But I'm working. I do a little handiwork, and I ran into a guy who did 15 years in prison, and he said that the mayor, when he was prosecuted, mishandled his case and caused him 15 years in prison. And he was wondering if he could talk to you about it.
Yeah. Hold on for a minute. Let me give you my Lansing number real quick. You ready?
Okay, what is it? Okay.
It's call you at 517 373 7346.
What?
7346.
7346. So I got 517-373-7346. When would be a convenient time to call you?
You could call at any time between 8 and 4, Monday through Friday.
Okay, I'm going to run this by him today. He said Duggan really messed his case up, man. So he said he got all the proof, all the paperwork from day one, and he wants you to take a look at it. I don't know how you can help him, if you can help him, but I promised him, because I watch your show on Sunday. I told him I would call you and let you know what's happening. I can't explain to you, but he can explain it to you. So I appreciate you. Let me get this number.
Appreciate you, man. Looking forward to your call. Don't be a stranger now.
All right, Brother Young, and thank you.
All right, thank you. Hello?
Enter a number followed by the pound.
Uh-oh. We see that you paid attention. You got the caller?
No.
Okay, that being said, and look, let me say, remember, when Duggan was talking about the reason why the cost went up for demolition was because he said was getting rid of all the asbestos. Where he was saying that Mayor Dave Bing was doing emergency demolition. So he was knocking down houses with the asbestos in it. Now they saying that the Duggan administration was knocking down houses with the asbestos in it. And it's so bad that you got consent orders from the state saying they need to change their practices when it comes to demolition. So something's not adding up here, man. It's one thing after another this guy is saying is not true. First, he said it was the fresh dirt from the infield, but he got 50,000 yards from the shoemaker, 50,000 tons from the shoemaker yard of free dirt. Free dirt. Then he said he had to fill up the backhoe, had to fill up the hole with dirt when they tore the house down. They knocked the house down. Only the state, when they came in and took over, it got the $40 million in hard hit funds and used that to tear down houses instead of keep people in houses, which is what the hard hits fund was for. The state said instead of filling it up with 6 feet, you only got to fill the dirt with 3 feet. You can fill the rest up with debris. And his attorney, the corporate counsel, he went in and said that they want to change it from 3 feet to 6 inches, and they want to have it retroactive to avoid any unintended consequences. So in other words, they weren't even filling up those holes with the 3 feet of dirt that they were required to do. Something going on, man. Something going on. This ain't good. And when there's smoke, there's fire. That's why the feds is watching. That's why they looking. Hold on, we gonna get that song in there again. There it is. Yeah, who knew 2 Chainz was talking about what's going on in the 313? Yeah, man, them feds is watching. They out there. They looking into this. Now they gonna look into the asbestos program. They looking into what's going on with the lighting authority. Remember all them people who had to resign because they took hush money severance packages to cover up illegal money going on in the lighting authority? Illegal activity going on in the lighting authority? Because he wanted to steer contracts to people. And Otis Jones said no. Yeah. And yeah, the feds is watching. Feds is watching, y'all. We got another caller? No other callers? Okay. So like I said earlier, man, look, whatever you do in the dark is going to come to light. And that's what I'm going to do when I'm here. I'm going to shine a big, gigantic light on everything that's going on, and we're going to watch all these corrupt practices and people scatter like roaches. That's what we are doing. It's called transparency. It's called forensic auditing. It's called if you steal money from the people, you go to jail. That's what it's called. Because people got to learn. They got to learn. And they're not going to stop doing it till they go to jail. That's how you stop that. I think it's a shame before God that we got all that we got going on. And remember, they ran Kwame Kilpatrick out of town for this stuff. Him and his family. They ran out of town for this stuff. And you got my opponent, Mike Duggan, doing the same thing. 3.5, because he only got 3.5 years left in office. That's what I'm calling him now, Mr. 3.5. He in there doing the exact same thing. And he ain't being held accountable like Kwame Kilpatrick is. Something is wrong with that. Something is wrong with that. And I'm not going to sweep it under the rug. I'm not going to be quiet. I'm not going to be servile. I'm not going to be docile. I'm unbought and unbossed. My back was not bent, and it ain't meant to be ridden. It's time to stand up and fight for what you believe. We gotta put principle over politics. We gotta put message over money, and we gotta put character over cash. That's why we in the position we in right now. Because you got too many people selling out. It ain't time to sell out. It's time to show out. Enough is enough. I'm sick of these people taking this shoebox money. I'm sick of these people taking this brown paper bag money, this duffel bag money, this IRS tax money. I'm tired of it. It's wrong. And we got too many people who hurting and dying for people to be selling their soul for a quarter or a nickel. Hell, they give it away to Bride of Christ for 40 pieces of silver. It's unconscionable. All these folks that done died. Jaramogi done died.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I just want you to know I went to a housing summit and I went to a HUD meeting and Mike Dugan's name came up. When he was prosecuted, he tried to shut down one of those low-income housing because of drug activity. Instead of saving the people from the drug addicts, he was just ready to push them all out in the street. Just want y'all to get that form of information, how much he care about used people in this city. Thank you.
Love you, appreciate you. Let me say this, too. We got to have somebody that's going to fight to make sure that we keep these low-income housing tax credits available. Because if the developers, these affordable properties, don't get these low-income housing tax credits, and they don't send a support letter to MSHDA in order to keep it going, all these affordable houses that we have now are going to revert back to market rate. And they're going to push out poor people and black folks out this town. Which goes back to my original question. What was the purpose of the black slate and the shrine of Black Madonna and Jaramogi? What was the purpose of Kid Cockrell and the League of Revolutionaries? Why did Martin Luther King give his I Have a Dream speech here first in Detroit? This is the home of Rosa Parks, who sat down so a movement can stand up. Malcolm X gave his speech at King Solomon Church. Message to the grassroots, by any means necessary. What was the purpose of General Baker and the Dodge Revolutionary Union movement? What was the purpose of Coleman Young, who defeated stress, who beat back the Big Four, who diversified the city workforce, who eliminated segregation and oppression, and said black man first, Democrat second? What was the purpose of all that? If now, almost 20 years to his death, and 5 years, a couple days, 4 days to his birthday, we gonna give it all away to Mike Duggan. What's the point? You got a caller. Caller, you on the air. What's the Young Effect?
Hello, Mr. Young.
Hey.
How you doing?
Winning.
You winning?
Winning.
You know who this is?
Of course I do, Eastside Lady.
You know, I've been calling. I got hung up on one time, and I've been calling a number, so I called another number, and they gave me this number to call because something is wrong with the phone. So I say, well, everybody's getting in but me. I don't understand this.
Well, you are last caller.
I called this number here, and so it happened to really say, well, something is wrong with the phones, and she told me to call 365-7370. And that's the number I just called. I said, I've been holding this phone all this time, and the line is busy.
Talk.
That's okay. I called this number, and I got in.
What's going on, Eastside? What you want to talk about? Talk.
You know what? I'm so disappointed that I couldn't call earlier so I could talk to you because I know your time is almost up. But I heard about the little rackets that your mom had at a place, and I'm really proud of her.
Oh,
you know, she's a woman that sticks up for the right.
I forgot about that.
And you're a person that sticks up for the people of the city of Detroit and any place else that you go to.
That's right.
It's time for us to get Duggan out of here. And the other day they had all these trucks out here messing with these lights and stuff in the community. And people should see about this and do something about it because it's something that they're doing to these things to cut these lights off at nighttime. And whatever they're doing, they come around in big trucks twice a month. We don't have no lights. We don't have nothing. And there's all this garbage is around here. And they say the streets are just nasty. It's not the people's fault. We pay taxes to have these streets clean. We pay taxes to have the water running right. And they owe me money. I can't get that. I can't get nothing. I don't know what's wrong with these people that give their women and their men money. They should give us our money that we need to fix this stuff up with. You're the only person that's going to help the people in the city of Detroit, and thank God you're going to win. You are going to win. God has seen to that already. They can do anything they want to do, but you're in God's hands, see, and that's what makes it right. And the people are waking up now, knowing that Duggan and all these people downtown and their buddies that's not downtown is trying to get people to work for them. It's not fair. Okay. It's not fair. But I'm so mad about not having enough time. I'm sorry about that, but I'm proud of that lady.
I love you. You're going to be our final caller, Eastside.
She gave me this number because she said something wrong with the phone.
Okay.
Now I want to thank you.
Love
thank
you,
you for
Eastside.
taking my call.
Thank you,
Mr. Young, and you keep up the good work.
I will. And listen, I just wanted to tell y'all really briefly the time I had. My mama showed up and showed out. Basically, she brought up the fact that in the 14th, that when I went to the endorsement committee, one of the people who were there in the screening process for the 14th to endorse me was a man who was an appointee of, guess who? Mike Duggan. Now, how you going to endorse somebody when the guy that's on the committee works for the person I'm running against? And she eloquently went up there and said, it says nowhere in the bylaws, and she held up the sheet, because you know how she be holding up sheets, that you can do that. And I'm going to have to tell you the rest till next Sunday. So you're going to tune in. Listen, I just want to say I love you. I appreciate you. God bless you. We'll see you next time. Remember, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. I'm your state senator, Coleman Alexander Young II, soon to be the next mayor of the city of Detroit, because the young movement, we winning. We winning. Love you. God bless you. We'll see you next time right here on The Young Effect.